Here I'm going to make some ATC cards, and you can get all the materials that I'm using underneath this video. You can download them. So also your template is there for ATC cards. So I'm going to go up here to my website, is a layer that says yourwebsite.com. You can put your own there. And I'm going to just block that out for now. So click the eye to get rid of that. And then the ATC card border, I'm going to click the eye and you'll see the border go away. Now we're just dealing with the raw ATC cards. I'm going to start by pulling this image up, and it goes underneath that layer. So you can see over here, there's my ATC cards, there's my image I brought in. So you click and drag it up above, and then click and drag these handles so it's at least the size to cover all those cards. Click OK. Go up to Layer and create clipping mask. Okay, so now you've got that shape. I don't like these things, this black up here, it's kind of distracting on the eye. So I'm going to pull that up a bit. You can adjust that all however you want. I'm also now going to go to the opacity and take it to about 40% for now, and that will be played with, of course. Then go over to Photo Bin, and I'm going to take this image with the Eiffel Tower on it. Same thing. Just depends what you want showing on here. Click OK. Up to Layer, select Create Clipping Mask, and I'm going to go to the blend modes and select Soft Light. I'm going to actually go to your blend modes and try Overlay. You can try any of them that you want. Okay, so Overlay shows the writing a bit more. Okay. I'm still going to change the opacity to what is that, about 59? You do it however you like. I'm just going to check the difference by taking it away. See, it does lighten it to that kind of creamy color too. I still say that this bottom one could be a bit lighter. 34 looks good. Then I'm going to take the bottom one first that's clipped to these cards, right click and select Merge Down. And then the next one that's clipped to it, and right click and select Merge Down. Then I'm going to go back down to my photo bin, and I'm going to take these bouquets. I'm just going to go up to the view here and zoom in a little because then I can work better. Grab the Move tool. I'm going to move this one. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to take this one to here. And we've done this in other videos. I didn't create clip arts out of these. I just let them be images on a white background. So there's one of two things. We can either select a blend mode of darken, and that'll take the white away. But then what happens is whatever's behind that image is going to show through these flowers as well. So if it looks too, sometimes you can see too much through that, and it just depends what look you're after. Okay, or I'm going to just put that back so that we're not, I can show you the alternative way. Or you can go to your magic wand tool, make sure this is on contiguous, and select the white areas, and it'll take all of that white. Hit delete. Oh no, it's not working. Sometimes this happens. Okay, well, I'm going to now go to right click, simplify layer, and then I'm going to select somewhere else. If someone knows how to fix this problem, can you please write me about it? Because it doesn't happen every time. It's pretty random, but I can't delete that white background now. So we'll just go back for the sake of this video and select the darken blend mode. And when I figure out what that problem is, or if one of you can tell me, I will add that video on how to correct that down below. But in the meantime, we make do. That's the best we can do. Okay, grab your Move tool again and make this however placed wherever you want it to be. Click OK. And I'm going to also change the opacity on that down. About 85 looks good. Then I'm going to, because there's still a layer here, even though we darkened it, you can't see it. That where that square is where that full image is. So I'm still going to grab layer and create a clipping mask just so that we get that off the page. And so it doesn't, what can happen, it can bleed into these other cards here and create problems. So now go to that layer, right click and merge down. Okay, so we're going to do that with all 9 of these, I think there are. I'll just show you this one and then I'll pause it and get the rest done. And you can do the same. So layer, I'll do this first, clip art, create clipping mask, and can't really see the clipping mask because there's white in between here, so that's okay. Still clipped it. And I think I want a little bit bigger. You just gotta play and arrange it on the page how you like. Don't want them looking too similar. Okay, right click, merge down. And I'm going to pause this and finish, and then I will be right back. So I've done all 9 of my bouquets here. Now I'm going to go back down to the photo bin. And I'm going to select I've got 2 different overlays to choose from. I'm going to show you both of them. So I'm going to drag them up. The first one, I'm just going to click the eyeball to get rid of it. This one, the first thing I'm going to do is go up to Layer, Create Clipping Mask. Then I'm going to go down to my blend modes and go over to Soft Light. And I'm going to decrease the opacity. I don't know if there's big changes there or not. We could go with something like color burn. Okay, I'll show you the severity of that. So you got those huge crackles, right? On the color burn blend mode. But if you take the opacity to like even 20%, you will see a difference there. That's not really the look I want, so we'll try this other one. Okay, click on the layer you want. Layer, create clipping mask, blend modes. I'm going to try soft light again. I don't know. I don't know if I want either of those, to be honest. I think I'm going to take those both off. This is part of the experimentation process, and that's why I'm not editing this out, because it's good for you to see all of it, so you feel like, because at first I used to think that it's taking too much time on things, but you have to be sure you're going to like your end product, right? So you got to finick around with these things and just exactly what you saw there. It can go on and on, way worse than that, trust me. So what I'm going to do is this layer here, I'm going to select it, and on a Windows I'm doing Control J, and that makes a copy of it. The other thing you can do is right click and select, copy layer. Hold on. There is something here. There again. Copy layer style, or is it up here? I forget. I'll check it and get back to you in the notes. Okay, so to select this top one, go up to filter, go down to blur, and take the average. We've done this in other videos, so you should know this by now. Go up to the blend mode and go to soft light. And okay, I'll just show you the with and without. See more color there. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to take the opacity to about 24%. Now let's see if there's a big difference. It's very subtle, but what it does, I've said it before, it just kind of ties it all together. It's like it just gels it. And again, it's your preference. You might like some of those stucco finishes. There's a million different overlays you can try, and you can add different images to this, however you want to do it. But for the sake of this video, you get the idea. I'm going to right click, merge. Now we're going to do the border. So this layer here is this ATC cards border. You can click the eye to expose that now. That's actually a really pretty color on there already. So I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to go up to layer and create a clipping mask so that it's more subtle. Now again, if you don't see it, I'm going to take it away and add it back in. Now you see the difference, right? Away and back in. I'd say that's a complete set. So I'm going to right click this, merge down, add your website, and flatten up to file and save as. And you can put that wherever. I'm going to be saving this in a minute. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and your materials are below. See you in the next one.